What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you one great team that you can use in order to beat high level fortresses. You are gonna see this is really strong because you have a lot of controls and also you have a lot of protection thanks to Mamuk and a lot of damage thanks to both Andras and Anna here. So let's talk about that team. Okay, so in order to explain the team here, first of all, Sindo is great in that content because she can silence all enemies, and so it's a great combo to have with Mamuk, okay? You are gonna apply the taunt and the immortal on Mamuk. You don't need exclusives to do that. Having exclusives on Nita is interesting, on Sindo is interesting because she's gonna freeze enemies who are already under silence status. If she tried to apply another silence, really important, for example, in that specific case, because you have an Ahkmin here, and so if you silence Ahkmin, he has an AoE attack on the basic attack, and so you are going to take some damage on all your heroes. But in fact, there are some heroes that are not dealing that much damage in front of us. Here, for example, Ahkmin is not a big direct damage dealer, so you are pretty safe with your heroes if you apply some buffs on you or debuffs on them. Anna is going to destroy your heroes, okay? The detonation damage are really strong in this content, so yeah, you have to control her. Same for Little Jack. Teru is scaling over his max HP, and so he one-shots all your team. And finally, same comment for that guy. He scales over max HP, but he deals way less damage than Teru, so maybe you can tank some attacks coming from him. So in that team, silence, turn meta reduction, and freeze from Sindo. When Sindo has her skills in cooldown, I have the stun with my Fiona. If one of my hero dies, my Fiona can revive him. She can heal my heroes. I'm using Anna to increase the burn damage of my team, Andras to increase the burn taken by enemies and deal a crazy amount of damage. This is a unique hero to deal damage, okay? He has a power a damage power. This is insane in comparison with other direct damage dealers in the game, because he has a unique buff increasing his attack by 160% at the most during the waves, so it's really strong. Mamuk is great because he is gonna apply a taunt, and if enemies are silenced, they are forced to use the basic attack, and most of them are gonna focus my Mamuk, and so he is immortal, and he's gonna provide a shield, an extra shield on my heroes if they take too much damage at once. He is an amazing hero, perma, under immortal and taunt, and so we are gonna have a look to the fight, but it's gonna take a lot of time because it's in manual, and this is what I like and this is what I dislike about this content. It takes forever to do the fights, in fact. Then probably it's gonna depend on your guild. If you have the strongest guilds in the game, probably everybody is gonna use their best heroes, and so they are gonna conquer all the fortresses in seconds, especially if they have some control units such as this team. So it's gonna be really easy for a top tier guild, for mine, we have different players in the guild. We have some heavy spenders, we have some mid spenders, some low spenders, and even 2 or 3 free-to-play players. So for the majority of the players in my guild, it's not really easy. So as you can see, the damage are pretty nice using both Anna and Andras. They are some top tier heroes in the game at the moment, so if you have them in your box, this is great for you, because I really love them. You don't have many heroes to deal a lot of damage in this specific content here, but both of them are really impressive in terms of damage. So as you can see, I try to control them most of the time, and this is the way to go. Cycle your immortal and the taunt with Mamuk. Also, he provides a speed buff 40% to my team, and so it helps me getting back my cooldowns. And now I can stun them again. As you can see, I have my cooldown on Sindo, so I can't control them with her. So I try to lower their turn meta. And now I deal some damage with my Andras. Look at the amount of damage he can do. This is just completely stunning. This hero is an amazing one. You need the exclusive 3 in order to deal more damage with the ultimate. If you have the exclusive 2, it's still gonna be really interesting. He's gonna be really strong. I think even without any exclusive, he can deal a lot of damage. So if you have him, use him. Anna is gonna deal less damage if she doesn't have the exclusive 3, but with the first one, she's gonna apply an attack buff to your entire team, 40% attack buff, and with the second exclusive she's gonna enhance the burn damage of all your heroes, so she is great with that. So as you can see, I can tank some AoE attacks from some specific units because, as I said at the beginning of the video, some heroes in front of us don't deal a lot of damage, but others are gonna just basically destroy your heroes. So here we have many heroes. We want to control her and to kill her first because she has a big AoE attack. She can be stealth, and she deals a crazy amount of damage basically if you don't control her. And that hero is a bit annoying because he has a shield, and when he has a shield he is immune to dot and crit damage, so really annoying. He is also immune to the majority of controls. You can't silence him, you can't freeze him, but you can stun him, so Fiona is interesting in here. But all his attacks are single target, and so Mamuk with the taunt is really strong for that. So the fight continues. As you can see, I'm not gonna show you the entire fight, otherwise it's gonna last way too long. I just want to show you the damage of Andras and Anna here. Look at that. The ultimate. Okay, no, I used the other. Okay, I'm gonna accelerate it just a bit. Wait a second. Okay, so ultimate of Andras. Did you see the damage? This is stunning. Enemies have 75 million HP. And the ultimate of Anna, dealing a crazy amount of damage too. So both these heroes are really nice. And finally you have the last wave after that. And there you have Ilik protecting one Melia here from taking debuffs 3 debuffs per turn. It can be really annoying, but remember that Melia is a single target unit and the HP burning damage are not doing that much damage to my heroes. So in fact I can tank, and they are forced to target my Mamuk, but he is immortal and there is nobody in front of us to remove our buffs. So this team works so freaking great. I love that, and there is no limited hero inside, and this is the level 8 fortress. So if you have this kind of team, replicate that. This is really powerful. And tell me, what teams are you using? Are you using limited heroes? Are you using original teams, pushing high content, high level towers without limited heroes? I'm curious to know about that. So the fight is almost over. Look at the duration here, 8 minutes in order to beat only one content, and imagine if I die somewhere, and it happened to me. So in fact it took me maybe 20 minutes in order to beat this only tower. This is insane. I don't like that. It's taking way too much time. But it's taking time because I'm trying to use different teams. I'm not using all the broken heroes, otherwise I just can click auto mode and it's gonna destroy the entire waves. Using Lydia, exclusive 3, and Nicholas and Little Jack and Nordak, of course it's gonna destroy the entire game. But this is not the purpose of my video. I'm trying to show you some things you can reuse. And at the moment, we are pushing. This is the 3rd day, only one level 8 tower remaining, then we are gonna attack the level 9 and then the level 10. We are a bit late in comparison with the top 2 guilds in the game, because if you have a look here, the 2 top guilds, Mystic and the Bulls, already beat all the towers and are fighting against the boss. So we are a bit late. But the power of our guild is not the same. So if you want to know, this is my production of Sheroid. I have 2 towers levels 5, 1 tower level 6, 4 tower level 7 and 8, and 3 level 8. And this is the heroes I have in the garrison. As you can see, I'm not using all the time heroes from the faction designed here, just because after the level 5 you need to put multiple heroes in the garrison, and probably you won't have enough exclusives on them to get the bonuses, or maybe you are gonna want to put some heroes that you are not gonna use the next day, so you won't have to remove them, and you can just let them inside the tower and benefit from the Cheroid bonuses here. So in terms of blessing, this is where I am. I'm trying to increase only the red mark until it's level 30, and then I'm gonna push on others. It costs a lot. Look at that, 5,750 here, 3,125, and here 2,750 from level 20 to level 21. So it costs a lot, and look at the stats it's giving to my heroes. It's pretty interesting, the difference. I'm not sure if the HP and defense are useful, but the attack is useful to deal more damage to enemies, at least, so the buffs are really important, okay? So that was all for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If it's the case, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye bye.